And we are live. I'll wait a few minutes, see who hops on. This is actually mango kombucha. It is so good, so good. So if you've never tried kombucha, I would recommend starting with the mango kombucha. It is so good. It's a probiotic drink, so it's really, really good for your digestive system. I'm doing something a little different today. I'm going to talk about a really quick activity based on something that happened to me this morning. And then I'm going to go into a giveaway, which I think everyone is going to love. So let me go ahead and talk about the activity first. This morning, the toilet paper ran out. Not throughout the entire house, just this particular roll. And as I took it off, I walked over to the area where I put all of the recyclables. And a thought hit me. I said, how many of these have been discarded over the last month or so? You know, this was one of the first items that everyone kind of went crazy with, buying them up. I remember going into Walmart one night and the entire aisle of paper products was completely empty. There was no toilet paper, no paper towels, no napkins, nothing to do with paper was on that particular aisle. But it got me thinking this morning just how many of these little tubes have been discarded over the last month or so. And just how many different art projects can actually be made with this little thing right here. So what I'm going to do, this is I'm going to post several images in the comment section to give you ideas of what you can do with your kids, and even as adults, what you can do with this simple little thing that most people just throw out, the toilet paper roll. It can become so many different things, and I'll post some images. Like I said, this is not going to be the main thing today, but yeah, I'll post the images in the comment section, give you ideas of what you can do. So if you haven't started to collect them, you might want to go ahead and start saving these each time the toilet paper finishes, and just put aside, and then you can come back to this video and check out the ideas that you can of different art things that you can create using this. And it's, some of them are you know, really childlike activities, and some of them are products that you can actually use around the house. So get your kids, you know, get them creating. Really good to see what they can come up with. Really expand your imagination. All right, so I'll post the images in the comment section below. Now I'm going to get on to what I really want to talk to you about today, which is the giveaway. If you do have these and you decide to go ahead and do an activity, please post an image of it in the comment section below and share with us what you've been doing. But I'll also share with you a few examples of what you can achieve with this. All right, so the giveaway. This actually just popped into my head maybe about an hour and a half ago, and I said, well, maybe I'm just being led to do a giveaway today, so that's what I'm going to do. And I went ahead and started putting together a few items of what I wanted to. Let me show you the original box. This was the box that I planned on putting some items in. It's a good size, but then as I started to collect all the different items that I wanted to put in the giveaway, suddenly the box became too small. So it'll be a bigger box. So let me go ahead and share with you what I wanted to go to do for the giveaway. But first, let me tell you how this is going to work, okay? It has to be the person who is chosen to receive the giveaway must be within the continental US. Right now, all borders are closed, so the person who does receive it will be within the continental United States. I want you to comment with, after this live is over, comment with what your favorite episode of Create with Gina has been. Today would be day 26. So just simply comment with what your favorite episode has been over the last 25 days in the comment section below. Let me know what, if you did the activity, and how was it helpful to you and your family, that sort of thing. And also let me know what kind of topics you might be interested in hearing me talk about in the next series that I plan on doing. So again, favorite episode that you've watched so far, and the topics that you'd like for me to talk about, and also an image of the particular activity that you might have done from that particular episode. And again, has to be within the continental United States, because there's no shipping that's taking place outside right now anyway. All right, so what are you going to get in the giveaway? The first thing is going to be, let me share this with you. This is the oil that I use on my face every single day. It's the oil that has saved my skin since I was first diagnosed with lupus, now 8-9 years ago. And there's a lot of research that went into the oils that are in here. So one of the things that you will get in the giveaway is a sample of this particular oil, the same oil that I've been using on my skin for the last, I think it was about 8 years now. Okay. The person who does win this giveaway, if there are certain concerns that you have for your own skin, and you want to let me know, I can actually go ahead and create a blend, a specific blend for you if there are certain concerns that you have. For me, why I created this was because I literally woke up with the lupus rash over my face for, I would say, probably weeks, months at a time. And I also had the swollen eyes, and my skin was a mess. So this was the oil that I created that has actually healed my skin, and you can see I'm really proud of what my skin looks like today. So you will receive a sample of that oil, but like I said, if you do have specific concerns, the person who wins the gift box, if you have specific concerns and you want to message me and let me know what those are, then I can certainly try to accommodate you by creating something specifically for you. All right, so that is the first thing that you'll get in there, is a sample of the oil I use on my skin. The next one that you'll get is a sample of the pain relief oil blend that I created, I think about 8 years ago now. And I don't have that one here with me, but it's the oil that whenever I had, any kind of joint issues, I would simply take it and just massage it into the joints, and it would help with the inflammation. The other thing that I loved to do was to just take it and massage the bottom of my feet, put some socks on, and go to bed. And I woke up the next morning, and it really did help with inflammation. So there will be a sample of the pain relief oil blend that I created in there as well. You will also get a candle, and in that I will dress up the candle. I tend to put a little bit of different herbs in there, as well as a tiny crystal at the top. So I will create a candle especially for you. I will also put in, I do have that one here, I will put in a bottle of this water. It doesn't look like water, and it looks dirty, but I can tell you that it's not. This is the cleaning solution that I use for my bathroom. I spray it over any area that is touched frequently, and like the doorknobs, doors, any tabletops whenever we're cleaning. This is the product that I spray. I also spray this all over my body before I leave the house to go to the grocery store. And I spray it all over the interior of the vehicle when we get in there. Spray it all over the shopping carts before we grab a shopping cart, wipe it down really well. This is that spray. It has in lots of different herbs and essential oils, things like clove, ginger, and oregano. That's all in here. And I'm telling you, it not only does it work, it smells so good. That's why I don't mind spraying it all over myself. I also spray this on my bed whenever I get up in the morning. Once my bed is all spread, I spray this over. It's a very, very gentle mist, so it's not going to. I just sprayed it, and it's not going to saturate your sheets at all. So I am going to put a bottle of that solution. This is the identical thing. It just looks a little different because this bottle is green, but it's I'm going to put a bottle of this into the gift box as well, so that you can give that a try. The other thing that I will put in there is this bracelet. If a guy wins it, it's fine. You can always give it to girlfriend, wife, whoever. I think it is for a fairly small wrist. It has a toggle clasp. It is genuine. Let me see if you can see it. It's genuine pearls, freshwater pearls. So that is also going to be in there. You also have a list to remind me. You'll also receive one of either the butterfly or a flower that you can, it creates either your mandala type thing on the flower or a butterfly. You can let me know your preference, whoever wins it, but you get either the wooden butterfly or the wooden flower. And the wooden flower is really great for creating a mandala, and I talked about mandalas in a previous episode as well. So one of those will be in there. And you can simply use markers, paints, pencils, whatever you decide on it. I will also create some bath salts using the pain relief blend that I talked about earlier, and I will put a packet of that in there as well. I will also put in, wow, this is turning out to be a really good giveaway. There's a little prayer box. It does say prayer box on here. And inside is a pencil and some paper. So if you have specific prayers, you can simply write it on here, put it in the prayer box, or if people contact you saying, can you pray for this? Can you pray for me about this particular thing? You can write it on there, and you always know when you look at your prayer box that you have specific prayers that you have to pray about. So that is going to go in there. If you are up for particular religion and you really don't care for this, and you do end up winning the gift box and you don't want this, just simply say so. I won't be offended. So that will be in there. I will also put in, this is a tea that I use every single day. It has hibiscus flower, hyssop, elderberry, and quite a few other things, and it smells amazing. It smells so good. It is loaded with vitamin C, which is why I use it. I'm using it especially right now, but I use this all year round. So I will put in a sample, and I'll show you what a sample is going to look like. There is a small little Ziploc bag here. There will be enough in here for probably 3, 4, 5 days. So that will be a decent sample that you'll be receiving for that particular tea blend. I'll also send a sample of this particular tea blend. I call it my summertime iced tea, but it's actually, you can drink it hot, you can drink it cold. And this one has, I've spoken about this one before, I'm sure. Linden leaves, spearmint, hibiscus, rose petals, and lemon balm. And it smells amazing. Like I said, you can drink this hot or cold. So I'm going to send a sample for you to try that as well. And my son, I think this is my youngest son. This is his favorite tea. You've probably heard me talk about my herbal coffee. This is my anti-inflammatory herbal coffee. And I use this every day as well. It doesn't really look as dark as coffee does, and that's because it has turmeric in here, It also has dandelion root. There is nothing coffee in here. It's just called herbal coffee. I'm just using that term. But there's turmeric in here. There's ginger. There's ashwagandha, dandelion root, and a few other really powerful anti-inflammatory herbs that are in here. If you have any kind of allergies and are concerned, but I'm pretty sure that there's nothing in here that anyone would be allergic to. I have an adaptogenic blend that I put in here. If you do have any kind of allergies, just let me know and I can tell you if it's in here and whether you can use this or not. But I've had quite a few people try this and nobody has turned out to be allergic to anything that is in here. I know there are people who are allergic to things like lavender. I just couldn't be, because I absolutely love lavender. I've made lavender a lemonade, use lavender in different essential oil blends. If you are allergic to lavender, let me know. That is not in here, by the way. That's certainly not in here, but this there will be a sample of this that will be put into the giveaway box as well. This started out to be like 5 items, and as I started to collect things, you can see it's getting a lot bigger. The last item that I'm going to send a sample of is this, and I've mentioned this before in a previous video. This is the perfume that I made on Easter Sunday, and it has been, so it's been what, 5 days now, and it's been infusing. There are lots of different herbs in here, different essential oils, and it smells incredible. It smells so good. So what I'm going to do is I am going to send a sample to the lucky winner so that you can try it. You can tell me, what do you think? The essential oils and the herbs were all chosen because they all have a meaning around transformation, around rebirth, around resurrection. That's why I created it on Easter Sunday, because of that particular energy. So I will be putting a sample of this and sending it to the lucky winner. That's the final item. So you can see it's going to be a pretty decent box. So that small box that I started out with, it's not going to fit. It's going to be a bigger box. All right, so what I need you to do, if you are interested, is how do you enter? I'm going to explain that right now. I explained it earlier, but I'll explain it again. What you're going to do is to comment below saying that you're interested, and tell me what your favorite episode was of the Create with Gina episodes. There's 25 of them. Today is 26. So just tell me what your favorite episode was. And also let me know what particular topics you're interested in hearing me talk about in the future. This was going to be a 30-day series, and then I wanted to get some input from you to see what you're interested in hearing me talk about. So that's really all you have to do to enter. How I am going to choose is I'm going to choose the person intuitively, and how that works is I literally get a feeling when I get to the person's name, or the person who is supposed to get the particular giveaway. Okay. So if you're interested, that's really all you have to do to enter. You have to be within the continental US. That's the other thing. I'm sorry for everyone who's watching if you're from outside the country, but this is specifically for the continental US. You know, once everything is back to quote unquote normal, meaning, you know, borders are open, that sort of thing, then I'll consider doing something where someone who internationally could also win. Okay, so that is those are the items. If you weren't here at the very beginning, you can simply go back and watch the replay, and you can see all the different items that I will be putting into the box. Hi, Rita from Texas. I'm going to make sure that I'm getting all of the... Hi, Brian. want to make sure that I'm getting all of the comments, because sometimes I don't see them when I'm on my phone. All right, so that is, if you weren't here at the beginning, the activity. I will end up posting a few images about what you can do with this thing that you've probably all been just throwing in the trash or in the recycling bin. But you can create so much fun with this with your kids. I've made so many different things with this, from Christmas decorations, like Christmas ornaments that you can hang on the tree. A simple one that we did during Halloween was cut out 2 spaces for the eyes and put a glow stick inside, and just drop them into like behind trees and things, or into bushes, and it looks like glowing eyes. So really simple things in this lowly little toilet paper roll. Lots of different things you can do. But I'll post the ideas in the comments so that you can go back and you can do those. If you haven't started to save these already, then you can start collecting them now and then go back and do the activity later on. But that is it for the giveaway. If you're interested, make sure you post your comment with your favorite episode, and if you haven't watched them, you can go back. Just simply look for the hashtag Create with Gina, and there are 25 prior to this, and you can simply go in and come back later and tell me which one was your favorite episode. I am going to leave this open until, today is Thursday, I'm going to keep this open until Saturday, and I think that will give people enough time. I'm just reading a comment here. Thank you. I treat my lupus 100% naturally and love this information. More people need to know it. It's possible. Yes, you are absolutely correct. I'll comment again on my favorite episode and future topic requests. I think her name is Shelly. Thank you, Shelly. Yes, please do comment. Like I said, I'm going to keep this open until I'm thinking end of day Saturday, so I will most likely pick the person on Sunday, and that will give everyone enough time to, if you wanted to go back and watch it. The episodes are not very long. They're I think 10-15 minutes the most. I think I chit chat a little bit, and then we go into the activity, and then I chit chat. So you can always fast forward to what you want to see, or what you want to hear, and then I will choose a person this coming Sunday to give you enough time. And if that's not enough time, I can certainly stretch it out a few days, just so give you enough time to go back and watch. All right, so thank you all for being here today, and I look forward to your comments. I look forward to your suggestions for different topics, and I will be back tomorrow with another episode of Create with Gina. But I so appreciate all of you being here today, and enjoy the rest of the day. All right, love you all.